This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're in New York and I'm joined by Olympic gold medalist Galal Yafai. Galal, firstly, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, you?
I'm all good. We haven't had a chance to catch up obviously since your pro debut, now making your second outing of your professional career, but let's just go back to that a sensational start to your pro career, as we say. Just reflect on that performance for me firstly, Galal.
Yeah, it was nice to get out of the way, to finally start my professional career. But yeah, I'm looking to move a bit faster than usual, second fight now. I think my last one was Feb 27th, so that's like it's 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months now.
2 months, yeah, so I was straight back in camp again, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What do you feel you learned from your first fight? It was relatively comfortable to say the least, but that transition from amateur to professional style, did you feel like you was able to learn from it?
Yeah, I think the camp, I learned a lot from the camp beforehand. Obviously, wearing the smaller gloves, different to amateur. Being scheduled for a 10 round is different to training for a 3-round fight. I did 5 rounds, so I've done that before in WSB. So it weren't the rounds really that were a surprise to me or nothing new. But I think just the whole feeling, it's different. It is different to amateur shows, boxing international. So just the whole occasion really.
Talk to me about that. You started off with a 10-rounder fight. Obviously, you only went 5, but is that the plan for you, just to continue to try and push to get more rounds? Are you keen to get more rounds in the pro ranks rather than maybe early stoppages?
That's a good question. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would rather just to stop more early. All jokes aside, I do need to do the rounds because it's gonna get tougher. People are gonna be more durable. So I do need to do the rounds. I know I can do them, but it's different when you're actually fighting to sparring. But I'm sure this guy will give me a few rounds. It'll be interesting to see what he does, how he is. I know he's experienced, so maybe get the rounds out of me. But first of all, I've got to win, so let's not even talk about the rounds.
Glad, what do you expect from the man who you are stepping in the ring with on Saturday night? What do you know about him?
I know he's experienced. He's been around a long time. He's fought the Brian Valorias, Edwin Rodriguez's. I know he's fought a few world champions, so he's experienced. He's been in there with good opposition. Yeah, he hasn't beat them, but they're very good fighters. So it'd be a good test for me, and I'm one I look forward to.
People look at you and they talk about that world scene. How far off do you feel you will be from challenging for world titles? Because there's a lot of excitement building around you, Galal, especially after that stunning debut victory.
I think I don't think I'm too far off world level now. But I'm not saying I'll beat them, but I know I'm not far off. I'm not deluded. Yeah, I'm there, but it doesn't mean I can beat them right now. But I'm around about there. Potentially I'm good enough to be a world champion and to beat these fighters. It's just doing it and learning in these kind of fights. But I've got to win Saturday night first, and hopefully I can look good and get the win, and I can get back to Birmingham, get back to the UK.
Just one other thing I want to touch on is obviously you've shared the ring with Sonny Edwards in sparring recently, Galal. It's been a fight which has been spoken about down the line for the pair of you. Why have you both opted to share the ring in sparring now, knowing you're both on a crash course to eventually face each other?
I don't know. We're just on top of fighters. We just think we'll spar. If we fight, the better man will win. It's probably not going to happen anytime soon. And we haven't got that ill feeling toward each other where it's like we're going to fight each other, we need to be careful. We're sparring, both looking to get better. He's a world champion. I'm trying to aspire to where he's at. But I'm sure it's inevitable that we're going to fight in the future. It's a good British dust-up, and hopefully I'm at world level. But I've got to get there first. He's already there. I've got to get to where he's at.
What can you tell me about the sparring?
Yeah, it was great sparring. I ain't the type of person who's going to say, yeah, I beat him up and things like that. Even if whether I did or I didn't, they were great spars, really competitive. He's a great fighter, and I'm sure he said the same about me. But hopefully we can do it for money in a few years. Some people can see it.
Right, Galal, we'll leave that there now. Leave to enjoy the rest of his press conference. Thank you for speaking to me in Boxing Social.
Cheers, thank you.